Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos una súper práctica con dos oficiales diferentes y sin subtítulo. Recuerda que este tipo de videos sin subtítulos es para ver qué tan preparado estás. Es bueno que practiques estos videos porque te das cuenta en realidad en qué nivel estás. Lo que se mide se puede mejorar. Si solo estás viendo constantemente videos con subtítulos, nunca te vas a dar cuenta qué tan preparado estás y qué tanto puedes entender o no el inglés. Recuerda que si algo no entiendes, tenemos muchos videos aquí en YouTube que te van a ayudar a prepararte, pero si necesitas algo más exacto, algo más en punto, tenemos nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Este curso tiene más de 50 clases en un orden específico. Te vamos llevando desde lo más sencillo del proceso de ciudadanía hasta lo más difícil. También hemos repartido la información en diferentes módulos. Por ejemplo, tenemos el módulo de las preguntas cívicas, el módulo de lectura y escritura, preguntas personales, N400, definiciones y hasta te ayudamos a aprender el juramento de lealtad. Podrás descargar audios y transcripciones de cada una de las clases como apoyo para que puedas aprender mejor la información. Así que ya sabes, si te gustaría tener la mejor preparación, adquiere nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Si este video te resulta útil, recuerda dejarnos tu like, suscríbete si eres nuevo al canal para que no te pierdas ninguno de los videos. Únicamente hablamos del proceso de ciudadanía. Comenta qué otro tipo de videos te gustaría que hiciéramos y pues nada, vamos a practicar. Mucha suerte. Hi, my name is Officer Rosales and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down and you can take a seat. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and any form of ID? Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do the civic test. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. You need to answer at least 6 of them correctly to approve this portion of the interview. What does the Constitution do? What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Who is the father of our country? What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Name one problem that led to the Civil War. What does the President's Cabinet do? We elect a president for how many years? What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? What is the rule of law? Okay, now we're gonna do the reading and writing test. On this tablet that I'm putting in front of you, there's gonna appear a sentence. Can you please read the sentence out loud? Thank you. Now can you please grab the pen that is behind the tablet and can you please write on the tablet the following sentence? The United States flag is red, white, and blue. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. Done. Thank you. Congratulations, you approved this portion of the interview. Can you please give me your full legal name? Is there anything you need to update on your application? Okay. Would you like to change your name? What changes are you going to make to your name today? Okay. Can you give me your name as you would like it to be? What other names have you used in the past? How did you become a permanent resident? Okay. Are your parents U.S. citizens? Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? What is your date of birth? Okay. And where were you born? What is your social security number? Okay. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? What is your address? And what is your previous address? Okay. How long have you lived at this current address? What is your marital status? How many times have you been married? Have you ever been divorced? What is your spouse's name? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? How many children do you have? Are you the biological parent of your children? Where do you work? How long have you worked there? When was the last time you traveled out of the United States? Where did you travel to? How long was this trip for? What date did you come back? Okay, and what was the purpose of this trip? How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years? Why do you want to become a United States citizen?
Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. You just need to answer yes or no. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? When was the last time that you filed your taxes? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? What is communism? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following: genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion? No to all of them? Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups: military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? That's no to all of them. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following: prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay? Can you tell me what a prison or jail is? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any prisoners threatened to do so? Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? And what is a weapon? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is arrested? Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Been married to more than one person at the same time? Married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? helped anyone to enter or tried to enter the United States illegally, gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling, failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony, made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States. And can you tell me what gambling means? Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Can you tell me what deportation is? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays? Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Okay, great. At this time, I'm going to recommend your application as approved. Congratulations.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Espero te ha ido excelente. Déjanos tu like si te sirvió este video, si te ayudó a darte cuenta en qué es lo que te falla. Si te diste cuenta que ya estás listo, comenta qué otro tipo de videos te gustaría que hiciéramos. Si necesitas más ayuda en tu preparación, recuerda, tenemos nuestro curso en línea en cursosconfernando.com. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, te deseamos mucha suerte. Si no la tienes aún, no te desesperes, las cosas llegan a su tiempo, pero que cuando lleguen estás bien preparado. Sigamos trabajando todos juntos para que ese día, no importa cuándo sea, el día que llegue estés lo mejor preparado posible y apruebes tu entrevista. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.